Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glassman. Well, we had some great results, but we also had something very interesting also arrive. At random, I put the dichroic up and some down. In other words, the dichroic surface was facing up on some of these triangles, and the dichroic was facing down. The dichroic that was facing down, like this here, crinkled excellent. The dichroic facing up, not as well. As you can see here in this example, you can kind of see them just with the camera roving over the surface. The dichro likes to be down. Perhaps in between the shelf and the dichro, just that little space. Maybe it's a silly centimeter hotter in there. I can't tell you. Or something with the atmosphere, too much air above it, compression. I don't know. This is all science, folks. Dichroic is one of the most technically advanced glass forms there is. They're particles, and they're determined by millionths of an inch, 18 of them in a normal surface coating. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine what a millionth of an inch looks like, even if it was possible. And the coating, if you could scratch off the dichro, is 18 millionths of an inch, otherwise called microns, 18 microns. Howard told me over at CBS that if you took two 19-inch circles, 19-inch now, these are little guys, these are only an inch and a half, but if you took two 19-inch circles and you were capable of scraping the dichroic particles off of those two big circles, you would have the size of a dime. Isn't that cool? Or it's crazy. Or holy cow, no wonder that stuff's so... Wait a minute. That's pretty expensive. You got it. Two 19-inch circles equals a dichroic pile of particles the size of a dime. Thickness, diameter, so forth. Anyway, I'm surprised. I got 20 triangles and I've got 20 circles, inch and a half. I faced them all down this time. I learned something. Let's see if it proves me wrong. Actually, I should turn the last one up. Yeah, let's do that. Just for my proof of the pudding. So, this is a small kiln. Excellent kiln for jewelry making. I do not recommend the Ramp Masters on the larger kilns. I'm going to do this process in about 43 minutes. It takes about that long when I do coefficiency 90 or 96, but guess what, folks? The coefficiency on this, it's Boro, is 33. This basically is Pyrex. Same neighborhood, 33 coefficiency. It takes a lot more heat. You're not moving this at all at 1600 degrees. This stuff's got to go up to almost 2,000 degrees before you're going to see something happen. So you can get these things really tight. This is an 8-inch tray. I think it's 8-inch. It's an 8-inch cavity, and I do believe, let's get the old ruler and prove ourselves. Oops, 7.5. Glad I did that. It's a 7.5-inch kiln shelf. So get ready to close the lid. These are great kilns. You can get them at Clay King, I believe it is. Even heat. Excellent. Manual kiln. I believe they're $396 delivered to your door. I recommend this in my fusing programs to get this kiln, and it's top notch. I love this. Look at that. Lid goes up, and then the whole thing goes up, and it's all hinged. No more of that sloppy sliding around that I'm used to on some of the other kilns. But as the years go by, they sure are perfecting these guys. There's a lot of kilns, even heat, excuse me, Scott, other kiln companies are getting in on this action and using this platform to, oh, here's another great feature. You can outgas. You can flash, where you take when you flash the heat, you 1001, 1002. It's a top-notch kiln for as little as it costs. And every 42 minutes to 1 hour, you're cranking out cabs. It's a very productive item. fact, you'd be surprised on how many top-notch fusers have several of these little guys in their kiln, in their room, because of R&D. You're going to know in an hour what you're going to get, versus in the bigger kilns, you're going to have an expenditure, a layout of glass for sure, electricity as well, and huge kiln price, thousands perhaps, but you got a long time to wait before you know what you're going to get. So this is an absolute recommended place to start. This is the kiln I recommend in all my fusing programs. Thanks for watching, and we're going to keep this series alive and open, start comparing. And actually, the next video you're going to find kind of interesting. I'm cutting the glass. This is tough glass, folks. If it takes a lot to melt it, it takes a little bit more effort to cut it as well. Thanks for watching.